What a proud moment for Uzbekistan, their first time at these finals and sharing the stage with stars such as this. But they have not come here to admire the scenery, Glenn, have they?
No, they haven't, and listen, they're trying to build something in Uzbekistan under Fabio Cannavaro. They hope this global showpiece for them is going to be something that accelerates the game back in their country. So they're playing for more in the future as well, and of course, Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal, it's time for them to kind of emerge in this tournament. And as you mentioned, kind of temper that nervousness and get them off and running in this World Cup 2026.
Well, the roof is closed as it has been throughout the tournament, and conditions inside the stadium very pleasant indeed. And what a picture we have in Houston. Seen so many goals here so far, 16 in total, more than any other city at this FIFA World Cup 2026. What does today have in store, I wonder? A huge challenge facing the White Wolves here. Jayed Jalal of Morocco on duty, just as he was away in Houston. This Group K showdown. And Bruno Fernandes deflected and away for a corner.
Uzbekistan gets caught off this throw-in way too easy. Fortunate to get out of this. And then you'll see
Mendes. Lovely cross. And it evades Ronaldo, who beats the turf in frustration that he didn't connect. He wasn't far off, though.
Take a snapshot of that. That's the type of delivery.
Ronaldo! A farewell may be approaching, but the legend is not finished yet. The first player ever to score in 6 different World Cups. Houston rising for a man who's spent a lifetime rising above everyone else. The one, the only,
The technique to dip his left shoulder and just at PSG.
A little bit of skill from Felix, but he was caught late.
Well, he paid the price for those tricks and flicks. But it's a good set piece here in a good area. And let's see what Portugal has. It's real late, comes right through with his knee, not even in.
Shot on here by Neto, who goes over. And this is only just outside the area. And the yellow card is out too.
Uzbekistan is cradling a little bit here under the pressure. And you'll see that's just outside the box. But it's basically a professional foul. You're going to take one for the team here. And Amrabatov does that. Now he's going to have to play with the yellow the rest of the game in a very important role as a holding midfielder.
And he was the only player for Uzbekistan to start all 16 of their World Cup qualifiers. Now a player who has to tread carefully throughout the rest of the game. But it's Mendes! And he drills it in! Portugal score again. Portugal are firmly awake at this World Cup. They have carried the weight of that opening draw. The questions, the frustration. Challenge. Mendes looking for a way around Karimov and taken down. And I'm sure this is something that Fabio Cannavaro warned his players against, giving cheap free kicks away in and around the penalty area.
The gap at
Portugal not giving Uzbekistan a moment's peace here. Fernandez sent sprawling. There's another Portugal free kick.
Yeah, these are just blurry red jerseys that are in the eyes of Uzbekistan right now. The movement in
now, Shomurodov looking to take them upfield. He's got his team a free kick. That at least takes some of the pressure off. But we hydration break here with Portugal leading by 2-0.
Yeah, it's a professional foul. He was hoping he could have laid that off.
Welcome this hydration break, an opportunity to get some instructions on, but Cristiano Ronaldo's 9th World Cup goal. Now level with Eusebio as Portugal's leading scorer at the World Cup. And Nuno Mendes with his 2nd goal for Portugal, his first since the Nations League final against Spain in June of last year, as Portugal firmly in command.
Now there's a look back at this Portugal attack we have seen so far from Uzbekistan. That's got to be a foul.
It is indeed a free kick to aggressively, and a wonderful goal! Goodness me, what a hit! As is John Janyev with one of the goals of the tournament so far. The White Wolves bite back in Houston.
Absolutely eye-popping goal. It is hit with no regard for humanity. This thing absolutely flies off of the right foot of Janyev. Now they're trying to say that this was a foul on Cancelo. Sit back, dependent upon when you wanted to make it, to press and try and get to goal more. I like the fact that he's doing it early. Now it could lead to a ton of goals here today as well.
Indeed, and coming round the back was Hamrabekov, who goes flying into the advertising.
Go.
Ronaldo there getting his 6th touch of the game, and he's on the floor looking for a foul, which is not forthcoming. And Husanov. Ronaldo! He's done it again. Just felt as though this FIFA World Cup was not quite complete. It is now, because Cristiano Ronaldo has announced his arrival.
Spectacular try.
Looking menacing. Seemed to get caught between a rock and a hard place there with the ball in.
Thought he might try to
Todd was the one thwarted. Thought Shomurodov might have taken that himself.
That was good passage of play. They moved the ball quickly in and around the penalty area.
Again here, Ronaldo for the hat-trick. Not this time. And a heroic clearance off the line as well from Uzbekistan. Everybody was up and out of their seats, expecting Cristiano Ronaldo to get a first-half hat-trick.
Well, again, what we said before this game, and that might have been slightly offside, I'm not sure, but what we said before the game is that, look, Portugal has got to get a wide game going and get crosses into this man. He was just trying to flick it over Nematov. And then, as you mentioned, Paul.
Welcome back to Houston, where as things stand, Portugal will be heading to the top of the group. Better for Roberto Martinez's side, who were criticised and forced to field some very pointed questions After that opening draw with DR Congo, but my word, what a response we've seen from them here, Glenn Davis.
Yeah, it started off 6 minutes in, and you could tell they were here for business today. It was a response game for them. It was an opportunity to remind people that they are for business and for real in this World Cup. And you mentioned it during the broadcast. Teams have differing paths through the navigation of this. Some games are better than others. There's not a team that doesn't win a World Cup without having an off day. You can go back to 2022 with Qatar and the fact that Argentina lost their very first game to Saudi Arabia and potentially could have been knocked out against a good opponent in Mexico. So the story is only being partially told here today, but the fact that Portugal has responded is very, very big for them. They're going to bring some Mato on here now as well.
João Cancelo is the one who has been replaced, and Conceição also about to make his entrance as well. A real difference maker in that opening match. Pedro Neto has gone off, so Roberto Martinez can alter things a little and protect one or two, especially with a 3-goal scoreline. We're underway. Uzbekistan have made a couple of alterations. One back by João Felix. Conceição now operating down the right. Perhaps a shame that he didn't get a start today, because putting the pressure on the Martov, the goalkeeper. He was quick to apologise to his teammates. Took too long on that.
Well, yeah.
Congratulations to him. And there on João Felix, and Portugal free kick. Nuno Mendes swings that in dangerously, but it skids away from Ruben Dias. He'll have a pop now, and it took a nick on its way. The referee's given a corner.
And Portugal's not forgetting the last foul. 4 guys surrounded the referee, but this is a nice opportunity carved out. Strike it maybe the way he wanted to shoot.
Oh, lovely back heel from João Felix. Ronaldo clutching his shin. The whistle has gone. Maybe a Portugal free kick. And they are a team that have qualified for the knockout stage in 4 of the last 5 World Cups. Portugal did dip out at the group stage in Brazil in 2014. And it's lifted over Ronaldo! What a save! What a save! He's picked up an injury for his troubles as well, Ronaldo. Nemaltov quickly off his line to deny him the hat-trick.
It's great goalkeeping by Nematov. It's a well put together set piece. So Ronaldo runs over it. He's acting as though he's not involved. He is onside, but that's great goal.
Just prior to this corner kick, and it's gone in. Well, one of the scruffiest goals yet at this FIFA World Cup. But Portugal raised the score to 4-0. João Felix taking all of the congratulations. Be interested to see who indeed got the decisive touch on this. Shukrov. Bruno Fernandes just caught one in the eye. Shukrov.
Like that. It's been positive. You can see players jump up quickly.
Well, the 4th goal, incidentally, has been corrected again. It's now a Husanov own goal. It's Pepe. Yeah. And he's gone down clutching his face after a collision with Renato Veiga. That back.
Yeah, John Ebb just caught an error.
Reminder that all yellow cards are cleared after the group stage. The Portuguese fans very happy, but other fans of Uzbekistan who are determined to enjoy their journey at this FIFA World Cup, and why not? It is Portugal firmly in the ascendancy, who lead by 4-0 here in Houston. Well, that's the 4th goal for Portugal that went down as a Husanov own goal. Smiles everywhere you look on the faces of the fans. Nuno Mendes, Ronaldo. That's what everybody wants, isn't it? They all want to see him get the hat-trick.
Shermatov snuffed him out at the end there. That was all Bruno Mendes, excuse me. Wins the tackle here.
But Ruben Diaz looks to fend him off. And he's pulled up for a foul, in fact, there. Shomurodov, who's got additional support now. Shomurodov! Well, he's not had much to play with. This is slammed.
Nuno Mendes, sorry Paul, Nuno Mendes is just such a weapon down that left side. I mean, you always hear Luis Enrique talking about how important he is to PSG. Well, I mean, he's really been a big part and a big factor of this game here today.
It will come the way of Rafael now, who smashes in number 5. From doubt to direction, from setback to statement. Portugal have announced themselves at this World Cup in a big way.
Well, he gets his, and there's all this talk about him wanting to be a musician. Hey, stick to football right now. You're in the World Cup. You know, I think he has battled, to your point, extremely well. He's had to do it on his own. I think his touches let him down a little bit, maybe in a situation or two, but boy, when you're doing this battle...
It looked very close at first glance.
Trying to get his account opened up. Ronaldo plays a very, very...
Semedo was right in the thick of things there. Foul by Ronaldo. Oh, Ronaldo wants it! And he can't quite...
Ronaldo.
Well, the Ronaldo hat-trick was the only thing missing, but in the grand scheme of things, that's a minor detail. Portugal get the win that he so desperately craved, having faced so much criticism and questioning after that draw with DR Congo. Cristiano Ronaldo got 2. He is Portugal's all-time top scorer at a FIFA World Cup, surpassing that of the legendary Eusebio. Rafael Leao on the score sheet, Nuno Mendes, and an own goal from Husanov. And Uzbekistan are comfortably beaten, and they are on the brink of elimination. Full time in Houston, Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0.
Well, you just saw him look at the camera and go, I'm back, I'm back. Well, he's back with 2 goals here tonight. This turns out as good as it could possibly turn out for Roberto Martinez. It's a lot of players playing time, gets players seeing a ball hit the back of the net. Some good play, penetrating play. You got a wide game added back to what you needed in order to exemplify and accent your trio of midfield players. So I think everything that you wanted out of this game you pretty much got, and you dominate in all facets. I think the thing I like about Portugal today, they come out early, they break Uzbekistan pretty quickly in this game, getting a 6-minute goal, and from there it just really began to snowball. And it's the difference between a team competing for a World Cup and a team coming in to gain experience in a big way and in a very proud way for Uzbekistan.